What's up, everybody? It's your man, King A.D.S. I'm back with you where I like to be, in front of you, giving that electricity, that high energy, that frequency off to all of you and yours. I wish the very best as we manifest forward, moving to protest. Oh, yes. So let me just touch you off with that positive feeling real quick. If you just tuned in, like the video, share this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm a music guy, and this is why I started doing these videos, is not just to have a presence with people and to touch them off personally, but also to share things that I found interesting, strange, or informative, stuff like that. And right now, a lot of us are dealing with things that we've never dealt with before. You know what I mean? The digital changes, the changes with employment. Some people already said, hey man, I'm not even going back to that bad deal. I ain't never coming back in again. You gonna see me when you see me. My name Bennett and I ain't in it. And they got out of there. But either way it goes, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the yays and the woes, you know what I'm saying? All of us have our own things to deal with. So don't get discouraged where you look at somebody's outward image and think that they may have it all put together. Sometimes they do, but most of the time, we're all dealing with something, a challenge. I was just waving to one of my neighbors, one of the trucker neighbors here at my parking. But back to what I was saying about the outward appearances. Sometimes it may seem like everybody else just has it all put together. And even when you see me drop these messages, some of you might think, I've always suspected that people might think that, I don't know, something about my appearance or delivery or something. You may think that I don't have a lot of problems in my life or something like that. But that's not the truth. All of us have our own things we're dealing with. Even the people that you might think have it the most put together all have their own things to deal with. And what you see sometimes with the success of an individual is the end result, but you don't see their whole struggle and whole story, their whole behind the scenes, you know what I mean? And that's where you want to focus on, you know what I mean? Have I gone through things myself? Absolutely. Your boy's been touched by the darkness, you know what I'm saying? More than once. And I went through it. But the important part is that I learned how to pick myself up. I educated, you know, get educated. That's always the thing, is always get smarter, always educate yourself, right? Always look deeper. Don't just accept face value narratives for a percentage of the time. Always do some thorough research and question things, because those are the things that'll help you straighten out your path and set you free. And so that's exactly, you know, what happens to all of us. I would say not just me, you know what I mean? It's not just about me, it never is. But those are the type of things that will help you set you free, set yourself free and straighten yourself out. So you'll be back on your path, one foot in front of the other, heel toe. Let's go on the road on that episode the way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, when you look at me, yeah, there's been things that I've been through, things that I've been involved with in my past when I was a young man. And looking back, I could tell that I was following probably a dictated narrative, you know, and I think that's what most of us end up doing. And it's like, respectfully saying that ignorance is bliss. You only know what you know when you don't know what you don't know. For the time being, most people just do what is most familiar to them, you know? And so you can't really beat yourself up. You have to forgive yourself for not knowing. I've said this before, and so have many others. But you're going to have to forgive yourself for not knowing. You know what I mean? But there is a different version of you. And if you haven't got to know them, go on and spend some time with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Spend some time with them. Get away from the crowd. Get away from all of the influencing and stuff like that. And start to get back into what geeks you out. But nevertheless, the main objective is to set yourself free. Don't judge yourself by your mistakes. Don't judge yourself. Well, I mean, if the case is you don't want to repeat those mistakes, absolutely, you know, keep it as a measuring stick, I suppose. But, you know, you write your own narratives around here. You're the one that's going to make this story. You tell us how it goes. And I've said that before, too. You know, what changes everything is when you realize that you have the power to do so. And there's nothing that anyone else can do to stop you from doing that. It's a decision that you have to make. You know what I'm saying? So whether you need to vacate the premises from those people, love them at an arm's distance, you know, get into those crowds or people that are affiliated with your interests, stuff like that, then that's what you need to do. And nothing ever comes easy worth having. So you're going to have to put in that work for it. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people probably think like, hey, things just work easy for certain people. It ain't true. It's not. The majority of the time, it's not true. You know, so you're going to have to keep plugging away and keep on fighting, you know, because it's a part of your story, it's part of your journey, and it's going to be part of your struggle and the things that you have to overcome, the adversity of life. Or else, what else did you really learn here if you didn't have those challenges to overcome, right? So not saying it in a negative sense, like there should be endless challenges. No, you're going to have a balance, a good flow. You're going to have challenges to overcome to make sure that you're prepared to be the person you need to be to walk through to the next chapter of your life, where you, as you start to elevate, right? As you continue to elevate. So yeah, man, I just wanted to send that sentiment out that if anybody thinks it's easy out here for anyone, think again. And if anyone does just have it easy and always had it easy, life has its way. The universe has its way of balancing things. It's all about order and balance. And guess what? Unfortunately, if you never fell on your face, get ready. Your shoelace is about to be tied together on both shoes. You about to trip and fall and bust your chin. You know what I'm saying? But it's not about how you fall and bust your chin, right? As we all know, it's about how you pick yourself back up and get back in the game. Go the whole 10 rounds, just like we saw with the Jake Paul and A.D.S. match that just went down. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole 10 rounds. So yeah, you know, it may get a few good licks in, but you ain't gonna go all the way down to the canvas. You're gonna weather the storm, and then who knows, you get your second chance to come back and defeat that challenge. You weather the storm. Nevertheless, you win enough in your own sense to live to fight another day and have a new set of chances to you know, make your life what it's supposed to be. So that's the sentiment I wanted to share. If you're checking this video out right now, if you're on my channel right now, please like this video, please share the video, please subscribe to the channel. As I said, I'm a music guy. I do hip hop, rock, electronica. I just love doing stuff and making music. I have a history in music. I am affiliated in music, but nevertheless, I still have my connectivity to my humanity, and that's why I like to do these things for you. And also because, and the reason I'm out here the way you see me too, is because, yeah, like I said, I have my own challenges and adversity to overcome and conquer. Life just isn't perfect, but we try to make every move, every action towards the life that we want to see and make it a beautiful place to be in. It's a decision. You know, you have to remember that it's not just your air here. Like, it's not like California air, California water. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not New York air, New York water. It's world water and world air. So everything we do here gets trapped like a big snow globe. You know what I'm saying? So all the bad feelings, bad thoughts, the negativity, the doubt, all those things, the feeling insecure, causing you to jump and overreact and stuff like that, it's all going around the snow globe. So you know what I'm saying? So let's not, like, you know, poop up the fish tank too much. You know what I'm saying? And put all that fish shit all in the fish tank until it's all messed up. So you know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do here, is make sure we purify the air every chance we get, turn negatives into positives, transmute those scenarios into something worth having. And sometimes we need mentors and people who help us on that path too. It's not like all of us are just going to have the answers just to automatically be great. So some people are gifted in certain ways, you know what I mean? But we may not all have the same gifts. So sometimes we do benefit from someone giving us a heads up or a pointer in a certain direction so we could tighten up that compass. And all the people who are out there putting in that work to make changes, man, big shouts to you, man. Big respect. You know what I'm saying? People that's grinding out there with their dreams, passions, and desires on their path to be the person they knew they always could be. Man, much love to you, much shouts. And anybody who just came by this video, if you enjoy the content, I appreciate you so much. And I do love you. I love you very much. And make sure that you stay tuned. Come along for the whole ride. There's a lot on the way. And till the next time, man, I love y'all. Peace.